Hello students. So students, we have done by exercise 4.3 and today we will start with a new exercise or next exercise and that is exercise 4.4. And before starting that exercise, let's just take a look on the next topic, that is estimating the difference. So here you have to estimate the difference. Okay, you have already done estimating the sum. Okay, estimation in sums, that means estimation in addition already you have done. Now today we will estimate the difference. As we have already discussed earlier 2 times, how to estimate the sum or how to estimate a number. Okay, if in any number the estimation is given that you have to estimate a number to the nearest thousand, then naturally you will estimate it to the nearest thousand. Suppose I'll just give you an example. Suppose you are having number 2489 and it is asked that you must estimate this number to the nearest thousand. So you have to estimate this to the nearest thousands. Okay, so what will you do? You will easily just estimate it by the procedure we are already following. Like, I'll just give you a quick recall. Like, we have to estimate this number and to the nearest thousand. So that means this number will lie between 2000, the two numbers of thousand, that is 2000 and 3000. Okay, it will lie between 2000 and 3000. Okay, so midpoint will be 2500. Okay, so is this number lies here or lies here? If we write it in a series, this number will lies here now, that is between 2000 and 2500. Okay, so that means we will estimate it to the, as it is, it will lie here, so it will be estimated to the nearest 2000. Okay, another method for estimating this number is, this is 2489 and you have to estimate it. So we have to estimate to the nearest thousand. So nearest thousand we have to estimate. So in that case we will take what is the number at which is the highest value in this, that is 1000. Okay, so for estimating to the nearest thousand, we will take the number before thousand, that is at 100 place, that is 4. Okay, a number we have to estimate to nearest thousand, but for estimation we will take the we will take the place value before it, that is 100, and the number at that place is 4. As you all can see, we have already discussed the 4 is less than 5. Okay, so we will estimate it to the number that contains 3 zeros, obviously that will be 2000. Okay, suppose if here the number was 2989 and we have to estimate it to the nearest thousand again. So what will we do? Again, as we have to estimate to the nearest thousand, we will take a number, we will take the place value before it, that is 100, and the number at 100 place is 9. The number at 100 place is 9 and 9 is greater than 5. So in that, then we will estimate it to the next number. Okay, we will estimate it to the next number, this number to its next number, that means the greater number that has 3 zeros. So that will be 3000. Okay, another method for doing the same that we have discussed for suppose this is the number and it will lie between 2000 and 3000 and the midpoint of this number is 2500. So that means this number lies between this or this. That means this number lies between these 2500 and 3000. So that means it is closer to 3000. So we will estimate it to the 3000. Okay, so just follow any method that you understood properly. Okay, then you can follow both method. Okay, and this is how you will do the estimation part. Okay, moving to the next. So in this, as you can see in example number 1, we have to find the actual and the estimated difference of 32,212 and 17,906. So here we have to find out the estimated difference between 32,212 and 17,906. So by rounding off to the nearest thousand and compare. So first of all, we have to estimate it to nearest thousand, as it is already asked by the question. So naturally we will do it like this only. So let's just look out. Okay, here. So the number was 32,212 and 17,906. So we have to estimate both these numbers following the method number 2. Let's just see. Okay, this number lies between which two thousands, that is 32,000 and 33,000. So midpoint of this number is 32,500. Okay, that means this number will lies between this or these two numbers. Obviously these two numbers, the 32,212 will lie between 32,000 and 32,500. So that means we will estimate it to the nearest 32,000. Okay, so the estimated value of 32,212 is 32,000. Okay, now moving to the next. 17,906. 17,906 lies between 17,000 and 18,000. Sorry, 18, one more zero is there. 18,000. Okay, midpoint is 17,500. So this number will lie between these two numbers, 17,500 and 18,000. That means we will estimate it to this number, that is 18,000. Okay, so the answer will be 18,000. Just keep in mind 32,212 will become 32,000 and 17,906 will become 18,000. Okay, I'm just going to erase it and then we will solve it again. So the first estimation, 32,212 became 32,000. Okay, and 17,906 became 18,000. Okay, now you have to find out the difference by subtraction. Okay, 0 minus 0, 0 minus 0, 0 minus 0. This is okay. Now 2 minus 8, not possible. So it will carry from its next number, that is 3, and it will become 2 and it will become 12. 12 minus 8 is 4 and 2 minus 1 is 1. So the estimated difference is 14,000. Okay, now let's just look back at the, yes, is this true? Yes. So one more thing that you have to here, you have to find out the actual and the estimated both. So this is like just like our question number first of exercise of the next exercise 4.4. Okay, so in this we have to find the actual and the estimated difference by rounding off to the nearest thousands. So here we have to find out the actual and estimated difference by rounding off to the nearest thousand. So the okay, so here also we have to estimate the sum to the nearest thousand. So the sum is A part of 4.14 for some A part. So 5,819 and 3,295. So first of all, so as you can see in question, it is given for we have to find out their actual difference also and the estimated difference also. Okay, so let's just find out. So first of all, what will we do? We will estimate these numbers and then we will find their actual and estimated difference. Okay, let's just start. Okay, I will start with. Okay, now this is the question. So the first one is 5,819. Okay, so what will be the value? As we have to estimate it to the nearest thousand, that means 5,819 will lies between 5,000 and 6,000, and the midpoint will be 5,500. Okay, 5,809 will come between these two numbers, these two. So it will be rounded off to the 6,000. So 5,819 will become 6,000. Okay. So we simply, as we are estimating to the nearest thousand, so we will estimate it to the next number as it is lie between these two numbers. So we will estimate it to the next number that contains three zeros, that is 6,000. Okay. Now the next number was 3,295. Now we have to estimate this one also to the nearest thousand. 3,295 will lies between 3,000 and 4,000. Okay, midpoint is 3,500. So 3,295 will lie between these two numbers, that is 3,000 and 3,500. So now we have to estimate it to the nearest thousand. So we will write the number before that, this number that contains three zeros, that is 3,000. Okay, so I'll just write it clearly. So here 5,819 will become 6,000 and 3,295 will become 3,000. Okay. Okay, now I'll show you how you will do it in the notebook. Okay, actual, first of all you will write the actual and then estimated. Okay, then the actual was 5,819 and 3,295. A difference. Then as we have done, 5,800 was estimated to 6,000 and 3,295 was estimated to 3,000. Now we will find out the difference. Okay, 9 minus 5, sorry, 9 minus 5 is 4. 1 minus 9 possible? No. So naturally it will carry from its next number, that is 8, and it will become 7 and it will become 11. 11 minus 9, 2. 7 minus 2 is possible? Yes. 7 minus 2 is 5. 5 minus 3 is 2. So the actual difference is 2,520. Sorry, 524. Yes. So now we will find out the estimated difference. Okay, 0 minus 0 is 0, again 0, again 0. 6 minus 3 is 3. So the actual difference was 2,524 and the estimated difference is 3,000. Okay. Now moving to the next question. Okay, just I'll also show you how you will do in the notebook. Okay, so you must, if you are having any problem, then it must be properly clear to you all. So this is how you are going to do it in your fair notebook or notebook. First sum of exercise 4.4 A part, actual and estimated. Then we have to, first of all we will estimate it. Okay, you are not going to show the number line. Okay, just I have used those number lines, so just to make you understand how you will find out the estimation. Okay, So this is how you are going to do the estimate, this sum. Okay. Now moving to the next question of the same exercise. Okay, there is also one more part of exercise, sum number 1, that is B part again. So that sum you will do yourself only. Okay, so you are going to solve it yourself. Okay, and if you are having any query, then WhatsApp me in the WhatsApp group. Okay, moving to the next. Find out the actual difference by rounding off to the nearest 10,000. Okay, so now we have to find the actual estimated both as before difference, or estimated and actual difference like before that we have done in sum number 1, but it, now we have to round it off to the nearest 10,000. So the estimation value is changed. Now we have to estimate it to the nearest 10,000. Okay, so the number is 39,506 minus 22,918. So let's just start. Okay, now we will start again. Okay, the number was 39,506. This was the number. Okay, so this was your number. So as we have to estimate it to the nearest 10,000, that means this number will lies between which two 10,000? That means 30,000 and 40,000. Okay, so the midpoint of this number will be 30,000, sorry, 35,000. Okay, so the midpoint of this number will be 35,000. So according to the question, as you all can all see, this number will surely will lies between which these two, first two, these two, or these two. Yes, as we can see, it will lie between 35,000 and 40,000. Okay, so we will estimate it to the next number that contains 4 zeros, that is 40,000. Okay, so the so 39,506 became 40,000. Okay, moving to the next number, 22,918. Now we have to estimate this one also. So 22,000 will lie between which two 10,000 number? 20,000 and 30,000. Midpoint will be 25,000. Okay, so this number will lie between 20,000 and 25,000. मतलब इन दोनों के बीच के नंबर के बीच में आएगा ना अगर हम काउंटिंग करें तो. Okay, so that definitely we are going to estimate to the nearest 20,000. So now 39,506 became 40,000 and 22,918 became 20,000. Now we will find the difference. Okay, okay, I'll show you how to find the difference here only. Okay, okay, no, not possible because the space is not proper for the subtraction here. So first of all, let's just find out the actual sorry, 39,506 minus 22,918. So let's just find out. 6 minus 8 is not possible, so it will borrow from its next number, and it is already 0, so then it means that it will borrow from its next number, that is 5, and 5 will become 4, 0 will become 10, and 10 when it gives to to 6, it will be remain 9, and 6 will become 16. So 16 minus 8 is 8, 9 minus 1 is 8 again, 4 minus 9 is not possible, so borrow from its next number, and it will become 8, and it will become 14. 14 minus 9, 5, 8 minus 2, 6, and 3 minus 2 is 1. So the actual is the actual difference is 16,588. So now we have to find out the estimated difference also. So the difference of estimated values also. So as you all remember, 39,506 will become 40,000, that we have already discussed in this video, and it will become 20,000. Now we will find out the difference. 0 minus 0 is 0, 0 and 0. 4 minus 2 is 2. So the estimated difference is 20,000 and the actual difference is 16,588. Okay. This is how we are going to do our sum number 2 of exercise 4.4. Okay. Now moving next. So moving next. Okay, in this also sum number 2 we are having two parts, A and B. So A part we have already discussed, and B part that you are going to do yourself only, and it will be easy, just like we have done first sum and second sum, the A part of both, it will be like that only. Okay, so moving to the next question number 3. Question number 3. Mona bought a computer for rupees 25,392. Okay, so Mona is a girl who has bought a computer for rupees 25,392 and a laptop for rupees 30,915, and she has also bought a laptop for rupees 30,915. Estimate how much did she pay more for laptop. So now we have to estimate the amount, estimated amount. Now we have to tell that she paid more for the laptop. उसने लैपटॉप के लिए कितने एस्टिमेशन, कितने पैसे एज कम्पेयर टू कंप्यूटर के ज़्यादा दिए. ओके, just like we have done the estimation, we will do in this also, but in this we have to write the statement. Okay, so as this is a word problem, so what will be our first statement? Okay, so yes, it can be cost of computer. Okay, cost of computer Mona bought, anything you can write, or you can simply write cost of computer. So the cost of computer is 25,392. Okay, now next the another first second line will be cost of laptop. So the cost of laptop will be 30,915. Okay, so this is the two costs. So now third line, what we have to find out, that we have to find out estimated value or estimated money that she paid more for the laptop. Okay, so in this we have to find out only the estimated value, not actual value. Okay, so let's just start. So again we are going to do the same procedure of estimation as the first number was. Don't forget to write rupee sign. The cost of computer was 25,392, and when we estimate it to the nearest, okay, we will estimate to the nearest thousand. Why? These are the two numbers as you can see. Okay, if roughly I'll tell you, or suppose we estimate this number to the nearest 10,000. Okay, we always, if there is nothing given that you have to estimate it to the nearest 1,000 or 10,000, if these kind of line is not given, suppose simply it is given that you have to estimate. So in that case, what we used to do, we always estimate a number to its highest place value. Like in this number, we are having 25,392. It is ones, then it is tens. Sorry, 392 is here. It is ones. Okay. It is ones. This is tens. This is 100. This is 1,000, and this is 10,000. So the highest place value here is 10,000. So if there is nothing is given, then that you have to estimate it to the nearest what number. So in that case we always estimate it to the it's the highest place value. But there is a little bit change in this. I'm going to explain. Just listen very carefully. Okay, suppose students, if we estimate this number as the highest place value here is 10,000, and if we estimate for 25,392, so it will become 25,392 will lie between 20,000 and 30,000. Okay, midpoint 25,000. So that means this number will lie in this part, so it will we will estimate it to the 30,000. Okay, so that means the first number became 30,000, a thousand estimated. Okay, and again second number 30,915, it will lies between 30,000 and 40,000. Okay, and the midpoint will be 35,000. So as you all can see, 30,000 will lie between this part, and the estimated value will be this, that is 30,000 again. So the estimated value of both the numbers is 30,000 and 30,000, but we have to find out the estimated more money she paid. So in that case what we used to do, we, in spite of rounding it off to the its highest place value, it we will round it off to the next place value, that is 1000. So in this sum we are going to estimate this sum, sorry, these two numbers to the nearest 1000. Okay, now you understood that why we are not rounding it off to the 10,000, nearest 10,000, just because if we estimated both number, the both will become 30,000, 30,000, and there will be no estimated more money that she paid for the laptop. So in that case we just estimate the numbers to the next highest place value, and here it is 1000. Okay, so now we are going to estimate these two numbers to the nearest 1000. Okay, I'll show you. Okay, 25,392. So for it will lies, so it, as we are estimating it to the nearest 1000. So sorry, it is 7 by mistake, 1000. Okay, so 25,392 will lies between 25,000 lie between, as we 25,000 and 26,000. Midpoint will be 25,500. So this number will lie between this. So the 25,392 will become 25,000. Understood? Now next, the next number is 30,915. So now we have to estimate this also. Okay, simply just tell me what will be the estimation. Yes, it will be 31,000. Those who have not understood, just look at this. Okay, so it will be nearest 30,000, sorry, 10,000. So it will lie between these 2,000, 30,000 and 31,000. Midpoint is 30,500. Okay, and this number will lie between this part 30,500 and 31,000. So that means we will estimate it to the 31,000, and so the estimated value will become 31,000. So now we have to find out the estimated more money she paid for the laptop. So naturally we are going to subtract. So as you all know, estimated value is this, sorry, actual values are these and estimated values are these. So and this is the price of laptop, and this is the price of computer. So for finding out the estimated value, we are going to subtract 25,000 from 31,000 like this. Okay, 31,000 minus 25,000. So if we subtract, this can will become 11, so it will become 11 and it will remain as 2. 11 minus 5 is 6, 2 minus 2 is 0. So that means the estimated value amount she paid more for the laptop is rupees 6,000. Don't forget to write the rupee sign, I'm telling you again. Okay, so this is how you are going to solve the question. I'll also show you how you are going to do in the notebook also. Okay, so this is how you are going to do in the copy. Cost of computer, cost of laptop, actual and estimated values. So we have, as you can see, I have put the rupee sign also here. So you will do like this only. Actual 25,392 will become 25,000 and 30,915 will become 31,000. So now, so estimated more money she paid for the laptop is 31 rupees, 31,000 minus rupees 25,000. So the answer will be 6,000. Therefore, last solution line. Therefore, Mona paid rupees 6,000 more for the laptop. Okay. So this is how you are going to solve this question number 3 of exercise 4.4. This is your whole sum. I hope it is clear to all. Third sum of exercise 4.4. Okay, so this is enough for today. So I have given you two sums of exercise 4.4 for be part of first and second sum of exercise 4.4. Okay, and do your work neatly and send your homework and classwork also on time on my given email ID that I have given to you all already in your WhatsApp group. Okay, good day.